All right. Hello. Merry Happy New Year. Hello, everybody who's here. Hello, everybody who's here. I cut myself shaving. Can you see that? Can you see the blood? Can you see the blood? Welcome to our New Year special. I'm all dressed up for you people. I look amazing. Hello, Joodles. Hello, Russ. It's stupid New Year's Eve. You're right. It's stupid. It's a mistake, but we're doing it. And look at the blood. Can you see the blood coming out of my face? Blood is coming out of my face. And I knew that I should watch out to make sure. Holy shit. I'm in a tuxedo and I've shaved. That's why my face is all bloody. Keith Bexley is here and Andrew Rubin is here. So we finally made it. Now we're doing two shows. We're getting back to normal. Thank you everyone for coming in to the stream. Thank you for coming into the stream. Let me see what's going on over here. Let me see what's coming on over here. There we go. There's blood. Don't go anywhere. I've got to make sure we do so they can see everybody in the stream. Oh, look at it. Can you see the blood coming out of there? That looks so horrible. This is the best version of Lewis, the hero we need, but not the hero we deserve. You deserve me. I think that's what you did. You deserve me. Anyway, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. I've got to upload. I got to make sure. Can you hear me, first of all? Can you see me? This looks so horrible, the blood coming out. Blood is not as dangerous as you think. I know people are thinking, oh my God, I'm going to catch a little bit of the guy's blood and I'm going to die. I don't believe that. And you know I don't believe that. I don't believe in germs. I don't believe in blood. I don't believe in practically in death. Let's fix this thing here. Let's get back here. Let's get back up here. Oh my God, look at how busy it is. Look at how busy. Thank you for coming. Let me brush my hair so I look amazing. I got bad news for you. It's gonna be a bloody night. A bloody night. Let's take a picture of Lewis Schaffer being bloody. How do we do that? Let me go over here. Let's go here. I'm going to take a picture of me. Look at that. That was like really proper gross. Was it gross? I don't think it's gross, but you might think it's gross. Okay, we're doing really well. There you go. Let's look up. I'm waiting to take a picture of me in the blood. Look at how old I am. I look like a 1940s film noir actor. Wiping the blood off. Okay. So good to see you. Who's here? Mr. Cuff is here. Joodles is here. Joe is here. I'm all dressed up. Maybe I should wear this suit every day to remind myself that Lewis Schaffer is an internationally famous TV star, film star, recently seen on GB News. This thing is not going to go away. Should I just let the blood come out? Anyway, who else is here? Andrew Rubin is here. You Janice is here. Russ is here. Girl from Mars. I'm smiling for you, girl from Mars. Johnny Solstice. Hello, Johnny Solstice. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Okay. Thank you for coming in. Where are you from, Johnny Solstice? Is that your old name? Is that a new name? Keith Bexley and MC Scott is here. So we are at 11 o'clock. Let's see how many people come in. We haven't done a late show in how many days? Has it been it's been like a week or something. It's been a week. Well, here's a thing. Hey, I could just hold on 1 second. Don't move. Yeah, classy. I think that looks great. Beautiful girl from Mars. So happy to see you. Let's just leave this like that. See if that works. That's not it. Let's see if that works. Maybe that'll stop the thing. And as I'm shaving, I'm saying don't cut myself. I did see GB News. One of the guests showed stood up and showed his knickers live on the air. Okay. What is that? How does that affect me? Alex. Rod is here. Rod is here. Welcome, Rod Greenloch. Greenloch. I think that's the way, is that the way you pronounce your name? I'm going to ask again. Maltese Phil is here from one of my favorite places. I had a fantastic time in Malta. I really liked it a lot. It was hot. It was hot and sunny and dry, and it was really good. Okay, lots and lots, 14 points and counting. Cheeses, sarnies required urgently. What are we talking about there? I don't know why did he show his underwear? That's a really good question. We'll have to find out why he's showing the underwear. Actually, wearing this outfit is a bit scary. Anyway, so here's the thing with the show. We're gonna have to have a drink. We're gonna talk about the year, I guess. That's what you do on New Year's Eve. Maybe we'll get drunk a bit later, right? I'm from Leeds. My name is Polish. Okay, solstice. Solstice. Oh, there you go. So you change it to solstice from Leeds. I've been to. Did you see me perform in Leeds? I've been there a few times when I had like a career or something. When I had a career, this looks so gross. Something's happened to me. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't go, oh my god, this is a nightmare. I just think, okay, this is different. What other internationally famous stand-up comedian, actor, and pundit would do this? Would I'm eating the paper. It was a man wearing women's underwear. So what does that mean? It sounds bizarre. Alex. He's wearing women's underwear. I'm not wearing any pants right now. I've been told I should wear pants. Maybe I'll stand up. Can you see? You can't see. Okay. Well, could you see? Sophistication. Don't talk about sophistication. I've been to Leeds. Well, do you want to know something? There's a lot of sophistication in Leeds. Maltese Phil. There's a lot of great stores there in that central area there of brilliant stores. Lewis, apply pressure for 30 seconds and the bleeding will stop. Okay. So I'll apply pressure for 30 seconds. Johnny is a poet, I believe. Nice is a biscuit. Paul Yoward is here. I was thinking about Paul today. It was lovely to see you coming to the earlier show. I love the drop of lipstick. To bring in the new year, Lewis. A little bit of lipstick. Is that what this is? It could be a bit of lipstick. It could be a bit of lipstick. I'm a little bit tired. I shouldn't even say that. I should just say that I'm full of energy. But I did go out and walk because I've had two, and I know Joodles is going to listen to me and she's not going to be happy with this, but I've had two Oreo ice cream sandwiches today, and I've had a packet of blueberries, and I've had two or maybe possibly three oranges. I just wanted a little carol. I figured it's New Year's Eve. Joe is here. Beautiful Joe is here. Welcome. We generally do Joodles. Okay, that's you speaking to Joe. Lewis, get some vinegar. It works, honestly. I don't have any vinegar in the house. I might have brown vinegar. Can I use brown vinegar? I don't know if I can. Yeah, it works at causing pain, Warm Elliott is speaking to Andrew. Yeah, it causes pain. I'm no Claire. Get the ice cream into you if you want. Yeah, because you don't care. A lot of women don't care if I'm fat, but I care. I woke up 77.2. But you know what's going to happen? I am going to be thin. I'm going to be thin tomorrow. I'm going to be thin tomorrow because I walked for 11,000 steps. Um, and then I'm also anticipating having uh, some chocolate cream from Mozart. Mozart, what I had the other day, right? Remember that? Do you remember that? Is your producer there with you? No, he's not. He's not here. He's not here, and the other son is not here. I'm all by myself. I am lonely. Did you need two ice creams though? The problem is that the ice creams are delicious, and they're only 70 grams. They're less than 200 calories. So that's so little ice cream. I mean, it has carbs in it. Each has 32 grams of carbs. No, you're right, Kermit. I don't need it. We don't need it. That's one of the things I want to talk about, what our resolutions are going to be. And one of the ways we actually stick to our resolutions is by telling people what they are. You got to tell people what they are. My resolution is to go down to keto and to be 75 kilograms. Lewis, if you have a chapstick, you can push that against the nick and it'll stop bleeding in a pinch. Yeah, I remember my father had one of those. He used to call it a styptic pencil. Do they call it that here? 5 likes already. This will be a great show. Yes, everybody like the thing. I'm going to like it myself. 7 likes already. 30 people watching it. So that's quite brilliant. This is 199th day of streaming, but this is our 61st night stream, which means we've done 260 shows that you've all sat through, which I am grateful. Yeah, holy shit. So it's a really good thing. And so if we tell people over and over and over again what our resolution is going to be, okay? What our resolution is going to be. If we tell people what our resolution is going to be, then we'll be able to stick to it. Doesn't that sound right? Does that sound fair? I think it sounds right and it sounds fair. Yeah, we have styptic pencils too. The chapstick isn't exactly the same, but I doubt you'll have a styptic pencil lying around. I remember I found it in my father's in the medicine cabinet growing up as a child, and I asked my father what this was, and he laughed because he thought I meant it was some kind of sexual thing, and I did really. I did. I barely even knew what that was back then. Okay, buy the stream of coffee. Yes, that's a good idea. Thank you, Kermit, for saying that. Shamina Begum is coming home at last. Wonderful news, says Russ. Yeah, wonderful news. Along with that Egyptian guy. Along with the Egyptian guy. Yeah, no, we all have resolutions. What's 260 times 8? That's the amount of alcohol I've consumed suffering this stream. That's a lot of alcohol. You've had 8 shots of 250. That's 4 pints. You've had 4 pints. Okay, not that bad. 4 pints is doable. And then I never felt pain like a styptic pencil. That is exactly right. I remember that. It was like sitting in my father's medicine cabinet. Well, we had one medicine cabinet for like forever. Forever. He didn't want to use it either. Did the pencil take batteries? What is that in reference to? Is that an in joke? Paul Yoward, is that an in joke? Shemina Bagan, the ISIS sex slave, she lost 3 children. 3 of her children died. 3 of her children died. That means she had 3 children from this guy, and they died. These are children who died. Where did you put the pencil? Styptic pencil. No, it's what is a styptic pencil? Now I'm going to check out what that is. Unless you guys want to find out, I'll check it out here. Let me check it out here. She had 3 children from this guy. Let me check it out here. What is a styptic? Where did you put the pencil? Styptic pencil. No, it's what is a styptic pencil? Now I'm going to check out what that is. It's made from alum, potassium, aluminum, sulfate. Let me check it out. And is used to quickly stop children from this guy. Let me check it out here. What minor bleeding from small cuts, especially from shaving? A styptic. Where did you put the pencil? Styptic pencil. No, it's interesting. Echo. Okay, echo. Sorry. Now I'm going to check out what that is. It's made from alum, potassium, aluminum, sulfate. Let me check it out. And is used to quickly stop children from this guy. Let me check it out here. What minor bleeding from small. Okay, good job. Good job. So there you go. That's what it is. It's alum. It's alum. How did they get the idea? Is alum dangerous? I think that worked, Joodles. I think it worked. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Weird how jihadist brides don't make good mothers. Well, they don't. I mean, first of all, she's a British mother. She was born in Britain. So, of course, she's not going to be a good mother. Nothing personal against British mothers. But she's not going to be a good mother. You know, but I mean, they have so many kids, these people. They don't need to worry about losing a few of them. She lost 3 of them. Okay, let's just see what's going on here. I'm going to have to turn my phone off. Okay. Astonishing, me being polite for a child. Okay, I missed that. I turned the echoes off. Skeptic pencil. Your audio has doubled with the delay. Okay, well I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Keith Bexley is laughing, and his head is upside down. Your head is upside down. Shamina Begum coming home. A potentially great dating year for Lewis Schaffer. Does she watch the stream, do you think? Allah closes a door and opens a window. Yeah, could be. I think she's actually very pretty. I mean, I find it very pretty. I mean, you don't find it pretty because you know she hates the country that we're living in unless she decides to fight for it. What did I say? Shut up, Lewis. Any child lost is too sad for words. What did I say? Are you saying Shamina Begum is a child and she was lost? Is that what you're saying, girl from Mars? I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying? Okay. Is that what you're saying, girl from Mars? I'd like to find out the answer to that question. So we're going to do that. I mean, is it good news for the country? It's the kind of news. It's not funny anymore. The whole thing is not funny. Night stream, number 61. Okay. It's not funny. If I had to make a choice, who would you choose between Shamina Begum or Hillary Clinton? I mean, Hillary Clinton is one of our own, and she's evil. So I would not choose her. No, you said 3 of her children died. I did not say that was a good thing. I said she was a bad mother. That's what I said. Probably a bad mother. We can't be sure, but I think probably a bad mother. Did I say that I was happy that her 3 kids died? I don't think I was happy that her kids died, but I mean, let's face the facts. The facts is she was going to send her kids against us. So do we clarify that? I did not say I was happy that her 3 kids died. I just said I thought she was a bad mother because you're not supposed to lose 3 of your kids. You're not supposed to. Your camera's askew again. Blackout bar at the bottom. Okay. How is that? Is that better? Is that better, Kermit? Shamina had sex with all those ISIS soldiers. Ooh. And I think she had sex with one of them. I don't think she had sex with all of them. I don't think they would have done that to her. My guess. I think that's my guess. They wouldn't have done that to her. What do you think about that? One of us is going to get told off soon, Joodles. My money is on you. What did Joodles say that was wrong? I don't know. I'm not taking that bet, Rubes, because you're right. Well, what did she say? What did you say that was wrong, Joodles? That's good. She won't be picky. Lewis is in with a shot. I mean, I don't think she would want me. She probably won't want me. So I mean, unless she realized how bad her life was and the mistake that she made. Why are we letting her back in the country? It should be a warning to every person living here. Well, okay, you heard, yeah, girl from Mars. I love you. I love you. I love you. But I didn't say that. I don't believe in killing children. But on the other hand, the mother was a bad one. I'm a saint tonight, so it won't be me, Andy. You're a saint. Well, Lewis, I'm not glad, but I ain't crying about her 3 kids dying. Those are 3 less children who could kill us. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right about that. I hope 2016, this is what Russ says. I hope 2026 will be a better year for the wonderful trans people, because trans people were terribly persecuted in 2025. I assume you're making a joke. You're making a joke. Girl from Mars. That you heard it that too. Well, I want to apologize. I did not say that. I do not advocate killing children. I don't advocate killing children, but I think she was a bad mother. I do, I don't think she should be allowed. I mean, it's not my country. What do you guys think? Should she be allowed into the country? Should she be allowed in the country? I don't know. If this were my show, Judith would be in trouble all the time. Yeah, she's in trouble. She's a cocky Northern Irish. I was going to say lass. They're not lasses. They're tough as cookies. North. Who is North? She has family here in the UK. She could have sent the children to live with them, but was selfish and kept the children to die. Well, why did they die? Why did those children die? Because it was the Jews. It was the Jews that were genociding them. No, that was a joke. I just made a joke. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. But North, thank you very much for joining us. Have you been here before? Are you fat? Are you fat? She has 1 kid. Does she have 1 kid now? Does she have a kid? I mean, it's very scary. Why would you let someone that back in? North is definitely not fat. Have you been here before? I'll go on that march with you, Russ. Just give me a shout. What's the march? What march did I miss? All these apologies. You would think this is the BBC. Okay. Who has made the apologies? Have I made the apologies? Lewis, you should have invited Prince Andrew on tonight. Yeah, we should have had a guest. You are our guests. You are our guests. You are our guests. Okay, I'm just updating the screen here. Something is the matter with this screen. Something is the matter with this screen. Okay. Don't go anywhere. I'm looking at the screen. There was a little bit of an emergency before because I couldn't tie my tie. Okay, back on track. Kerry Mack is here. Hello, Lewis. Happy New Year's to all of you. Happy to you. North is here, new here, but he's seen me on GB News. Well, that's really beautiful. Thank you very much, North. I say hello to you. Don't be shocked that you're having a chance to actually look at and communicate with a world famous international comedy and theater and film celebrity. Thank you. Recently seen on GB News. Okay, I'm not enthusiastic about Begum. She was an enforcer actively involved with terror. Don't think she is a Jew fan. No, I don't think she is. Don't think she's a Christian fan. I don't think she likes this country. She likes it enough because she knows she's going to live and she's going to have better clothes or do whatever she's going to do here in this country. And maybe she admits she made a mistake. But, we should be afraid of her. Thank you for coming on tonight. MC Scott, I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you saying that. The only one for the poor persecuted troons. The one. Who is the one? There's a march. Are they having a march? The troons. The troons are transsexuals, or call themselves transsexuals, are men who dress up as women and they feel persecuted. For Andy, it's always easy. No sweat. You don't need to apologize, Lewis, for anything you've said that you can no longer remember. Yeah. Well, I didn't say that. I know I don't think that we should be killing children. Even if they're going to grow up to kill us, which is what looks like it's going to happen. Kerry Mack is here saying hello to Mr. Cuff and hello to Joe and Joodles. Hello to everybody. This is not a self-tied bow tie. No, it is not. It is not a self-tied bow tie. I don't know how to tie the self-tied bow tie. If she came back here, she'd be treated like a celebrity. Yes, she would be. She would be treated like a celebrity. I mean, and that's, it's a lot of fun. I'm an internationally famous celebrity who's been seen on TV, films, comedy, so she's going to enjoy herself. There's no way. It's way too even, and the knot is too small. Yes, you can spot it. Thanks for shouting me out. Nobody recognized that, Kermit, except for you. No one recognized that except for you. Isn't Shamina from Bangladesh? Yeah, I think, was she born in this country? I don't even think she was born in this country. This country's got to get stronger. We've got to become like the Iran. Like the new Iran, not the old Iran. You're right, Kerms. I read it wrong. It's pre-tied. It is tied. It was tied by somebody and then glued together, I guess. An isolated case. Just like the Egyptian bloke. The other isolated case. It's just like everybody who's coming into the country, where they don't check to see whether people hate this country, where they don't they don't check at all. They let migrants get off of boats. They didn't even check me. I said I was going to the Edinburgh Festival. Come right in. Here's this. They gave it to me so quickly, right? I didn't even think it was anything, right? Whatever it is, leave to remain indefinitely. We have mostly isolated cases, Keith. Hundreds of thousands of potential cases. Yeah, Joodles, it's going to be horrible. It's horrible right now. No, I was going to put on a regular tie, but I didn't have time. I didn't have time to put on a regular tie. And I was in a panic, and I just said, I'll put on this tie. And I put on this tie quite well. I got a nice shirt on. I've got a suit that cost me, I think it's an old suit from the 1950s. It's a heavy wool suit. It's really a great looking suit. Thank you, Keith. That's what I need to hear. Keith More Than Conquers says looking sharp, sir. I appreciate that. So many isolated cases. They're letting in hundreds of thousands of people into the country. That horrible, horrible prime minister of yours, or even ours, the Babylon Bee sketch on a leftist going back to kill Hitler is a good one. but not the scenario where Hitler is a kid. Explain that a bit better, Paul. Anyway, Duval Belgian beer goes to the head. Yeah, Belgian beer is very, very, very alcoholic. There was a Belgian pub in New York I used to go to in the 1980s. It was brilliant and very, very strong. And I didn't care about money. I just used to spend money like a drunken sailor. Now, I don't care about money now. I just don't try not to spend it. Well, she once was British, then had her citizenship revoked. Yeah, she obviously something, I don't know, calm down. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. Maybe I should get a drink. Maybe we should start drinking now, a half an hour beforehand. Should we start drinking now? I used to be quite dapper, Kermit says, and I insisted on being able to tie my own. Yes. Yeah, and how has that worked out for you, Kermit? You're here with Lewis Schaffer. You know, not good. Are we going to open a screen up for the London fireworks at 12? I think we should do that. Yeah. So we can stay together. Are we going to have to watch it? I will. I will open it. We'll open up a stream. Where will the stream be? Should we go to GB News? Should we go to GB News? Janet is here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Janet is here. Happy New Year's, everyone. Everyone, I'm at a party with family. Love you all. Everybody, let's give Janet a big round of applause for coming in. Good to see you, beautiful, beautiful Janet. Belgian Beer Festival is the first time and place I ever used mixed toilets. Mostly odd. Yeah. I mean, as long as there's, you know what it is? It's weird. I'm old school. I go into a toilet and there are girls there and I think, oh my God, I'm going to be arrested again. Don't start drinking yet. You have about 20-minute window before you are yeah, even less than that. Even less. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big drinker. We had a nice time drinking the other night. When was that? Christmas? Should we start drinking now? That ship has already sailed, Lewis. Okay, Mr. Cuff is drinking. Well, so you don't seem like you've been drinking, and nobody seems like they've been drinking. So thank you very much. I live in oversized hoodies now. Why? Because is that a cool look? Is that a cool look, Kermit? Janice says, I watched the video of Lewis calling that idiot fat on GB News earlier. Apart from being the funniest thing I've seen all week, the presenter actually laughed at him when he said it, FF's sake. Yeah, because he was because the presenter, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful presenter, she's thin and beautiful. She's absolutely thin and beautiful. And she looked at him and said, "You are fat." And she couldn't say it, but I said it. I said, "You are fat." I was a bit stressed out because I wasn't getting on the air. But thank you very much, Janice, for saying that. I'm a third of the way through the first and only cider. You're having a cider. Yeah, you go. I love it. You girl, you go, girl. Joodles, you drink as much as you want to drink. And I'll be over later. Okay. I can't find the video. Oh, the video of me. Who's got the video? That's a good point. Send me the video and I'll post it somewhere. I'm on the wine, laugh out loud, Kerry Macca. Just the one, though. Just the one bottle or the one glass, Kerry Macca. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Kerry Macca. Can't last the distance, Lewis, Johnny Solstice. My meds are kicking in. Happy New Year, Lewis. Thank you for joining us, Johnny Solstice. Thank you for joining us. Wishing you good health, one love. Everybody, let's say goodbye. I know you're new here. In the future, you don't need to say goodbye again. Just say plenty of hellos. You say hello, and we won't say goodbye. Dawn Neeson, yeah, she's beautiful. She's thin and beautiful. I remember Lewis showed it here, but I wanted to watch it again. Yeah, I thought it was going to be there forever, but they cut the thing out. They cut it out. Greenwich Mean Time of 12 midnight must be the real midnight. Yes. Are we in meantime now? I think we are in meantime. Anyway, everybody wish Johnny Solstice a big round of applause and a big happy new year for coming in here. For coming here. 154 miles on New Year's Eve might be a stretch, Lewis. Okay, why do you have to call me out? Why can't you just play along with me and just say, I expect you to come, Lewis, even though you don't want me to be there. And if I do show up, you'd call the police. Oh, here's the fat clip. Let me just save the fat clip. Let me just see a fat clip. Yeah. Yeah, well, we will be back, everyone. We'll be back on TV. We're going to be back in the high life again. Well, let me just see. I'm going to have to find out where I can find that thing. Oh, there's the fat clip right there. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work. I don't know. It's not here. No, it's not. It's not working, Kermit. It's not working. Yeah, it wasn't. It was just a It was just a thought. It was thought. How do you stop people from benefits? You let them die. I didn't mean it. Now I mean it. Now I mean. I'm getting upset again. I'm getting upset. Now I mean it. Now I mean it. I think half of all disabled people should have their benefits cut off. Not the really sick people, but the bullshit sick people who are on high carbs. Who are on high carbs, I think. High carbs. But thank you, North. Thank you very much. Yeah, they cut that show. I mean, really, they cut the show because they're being intimidated by the BBC, by Ofcom, by the lefty, whatever it is. Let's hear it for the Jutes, the Picts, the Saxons, and the Angles. Yes, for the Celts, the Welsh, the Scots, the Northern Irish. Let's hear it for the Lancashirians and the Cumbrians and everybody. I've just been watching Jaws. Now I'm watching a Jew. Or is it Alvar Lindell? What is that? I don't understand that either, Alfie. I don't understand that. The thread didn't come out, Kermit. Is it working? Is it working? Let me see if it's working here. Let me see if it's... I'm afraid to press the button. Do you think we're going to lose the whole thing? We're going to lose the stream. Something is weird about the chat. Something is weird. It says it's got 3 viewers here, and that is not true. That is not true. We're doing really, really well. We're doing really well. Let's see how many we have. Let's just see. I don't look as good as I have looked in the past. I don't think I look that good. Okay. When should we go? Okay, there's the clip. Fat clip. Okay, yeah, he's right there, but that's... Okay. Look at how fat he is. He's fat and ugly and balding. He looks horrible. He looks horrible. Look at how thin and beautiful Dawn Neeson is. Really beautiful. Really beautiful. Anyway, so there we go. We'll play that more later. If Kermit could do me a favor, could you send me a message and put it in that? Because I'm not going to be able to go through this thing. Chuckles, my family, ran all the illegal betting in the clubs and pubs around the city. Okay, well, there you go. I went to the opening night of it in Glasgow, Kerry. It's absolutely brilliant. What is it? That new Ricky Gervais show is worth a watch. Very funny. I hope so. I mean, he's really balls out. You got to give the guy credit. He maybe made enough money. He doesn't care anymore. I mean, they're films. Where is Lucy? Where is my friend Lucy? Where is our friend Lucy? Alvar Little was the BBC radio broadcaster who used to wear a dress suit, Lewis, while on the air. Is that what this is? Is this a dress suit on the air? Alvar Little. I don't even know about him. I don't even know about him. I never even heard of him. Who is Alvar Lucy? I don't know who Alvar Lucy is. We should watch the Ricky Gervais thing. I'm just happy we have new people coming in and watching this thing. We're doing really, really, really well as a group. I think we're doing really well as a group. If we are a group, I'm not sure we're a group, but we're doing really well. We're doing really well. Stupid fireworks are upsetting my cats, and my cats are my babies. Yes. If that's true, Joodles, that's really sad. That's sad for Lewis if she has a life. It's in my Discord inbox. Okay, I'll look at it there. Thank you very much, Kermit. Ron Smith is here. Someone was mentioning you with high praise, Ron Smith. With high praise. Minder the Orient Express is on. Minder. That's a joke. I don't understand why it's funny, but it's a joke. It's not murder, it's Minder. I went to the opening night in Glasgow, Kerry. He's absolutely brilliant. He is brilliant. He's no Lewis Schaffer, though. Let's be honest. There is Lewis Schaffer. Hey, make sure every one of us, make sure we get a ticket to to Comedy Unleashed. Let's get a ticket to Comedy Unleashed. And we'll all hang out together. You'll get to meet Lewis Schaffer. You'll see, oh my God, that's Lewis Schaffer. And then I'll ignore you. Malcolm hasn't even flinched, Russ. You need Greek cats. The saddest thing is you imported a cat from Greece, like there are no cats in this country. Let the Greek cats take care of themselves, Joodles. Last episode ever of Stranger Things, or is it 1 o'clock? Could be. And Mr. Cuff says the truth. There's no other Lewis Schaffer. I mean, is that true? Who else is like me? Lewis Schaffer needs his own show. Well, I've got my own show. It's not much, but it's something. I used to love going to London for New Year's Eve. All through the 80s and the 90s. Best time of my life. Heaven was a ball. Yes, that's the club Heaven. I'm in heaven. That's a song. Just like heaven. Who sings that song? Let me see if I can find that song. I'm going to find out who sings that song. Just like kisses, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. Let me see if I can find it, everybody. Song. Oh, maybe I don't know who maybe it's not. It's not what I'm thinking of. Just like kisses, I'm in heaven. Do you know the song that I'm thinking about? I'm in heaven. Oh my God. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. That is the saddest song ever. I'm in heaven? What is the song that I'm thinking of? There's James. I don't see it here. Roundhay Park fireworks used to be impressive, but went on for over half an hour. Fireworks are good for 20 minutes at best. That is actually true. Good point, Paul. Good point. Doris is shaking frigging fireworks. Yeah, they don't like the fireworks. A lot of people don't like fireworks, but a lot of people do. The world couldn't cope with two Lewises, Cuffy. It would spin off its axis. Yeah, well, I don't know who else is like me. I don't even know if I'm like me. The Cure. It could be Cure. Is that the song? Is it a Cure song? Let's see what the Cure song says. The Cure, Heaven. I'm not going to play it though. Just like heaven. Tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear it? I have no sound on. Just like heaven. Okay, I'm looking at the lyrics here. Can you see it? Can you see the thing? Dun dun dun. Da 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 dun. Da 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 ba ba bum. Can you hear it, people? No, it's not cheek to cheek. It could be the Cure. I'm going to be on Comedy Unleashed on February 2nd. Where are the lyrics? There's no lyrics. Okay, here it goes. Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. The one that makes me laugh, she said. She said, and threw her arms around my neck. Show me how you do it, and I promise you that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. You know this song. I'll run away with you. What a great song this is. Just like what? I'm not hearing any of the sound. I kissed her face. I kissed her head. I dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. Why are you so far away? She said, why won't you ever know that I'm in love with you? Is that why she's far away? That I'm in love with you? So is she in love with him? You, soft and only, soft and lonely, lost and lonely, strange as angels, dancing the deepest ocean, da-da, twisting in the water. Remember, you're just like a dream. You're just like a dream, da-da-da-da-da, just like a dream. What a great song. I'm not even listening to it. And I'm just remembering what a great song it is, The Cure. And he's still around. And that guy is still around. Do you like that song? Have I been wasting your time? Heaven, I'm in heaven. My heart beats so that I can hardly speak, Janet says. 19. Heaven, I'm in heaven. That's another song. That's not the song that I'm thinking about. But it could be a great song. The final countdown is starting. Well, I've got 11 minutes. Lewis, I hope Robert Smith is not reading when I say this. Anyway, you have seen what he looks like now. He got fat. He got fat. Do you want to get fat? Let's spend a minute or two on our New Year's resolutions. Don't be fat. Robert Smith got fat, if I remember correctly. Don't be fat. You want to look amazing. Russ, don't be fat. Let's all be thin and beautiful. And maybe don't dye your hair. I dyed my hair for like 15 years or more. It was a huge mistake. I mean, in the beginning it wasn't recognizable, but then it became recognizable. And people would say you're dyeing your hair, and I didn't look good. Great song, still performing. I was a huge fan of The Cure in my early 80s. In the early 80s. Yeah, The Cure was amazing. Was amazing. Sometimes them lyric videos are not the original song. They are played by session musicians. Interesting, Russ says. Yes, it could be that. They're not showing the band. Keith, that song makes me cry. What song are you thinking about? Girl from Mars. Girl from Mars. What song are you thinking about? Tears in Heaven. Yeah, Tears in Heaven. That's another Heaven song. That's the song by Eric Clapton. How could it not? You've got 5 kids, Girl from Mars. You lose a kid. It's like it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anyway, how are you going now? You're in your late 90s, Cuffy. I don't know what that's I guess a joke or something. Shirley Manson looks terrible. She is in late 50s, but but she looked ravished. Ravished meaning bad or ravished meaning good. My father used to make me clutch silver on New Year's Eve when I was a kid for luck. It never worked for me. Yes, it has. You're speaking to Lewis Schaffer right now. In the future, when maybe I'm dead or something, and there's no Lewis Schaffer podcast, you can tell your friends, I used to speak to Lewis Schaffer, and they go, "Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing." I like Soft Cell, but I did not like. I read Mark Almond's autobiography, and I just did not like him. I actually, threw the book out. Huge thick book. I threw it out. Mark Almond's autobiography. My father used to make me clutch it. That's what Alfie Capp says. Sir Patrick Moore, he needed a monocle. Did he have a monocle? I won't be fat in the New Year's. You won't be, Janet, because we're gonna. You've said what it is, and you're gonna live by it. We're gonna live by it. The way you lose weight is you cut out all the carbs. You switch to eating red meat and eggs as raw as you can, and you weigh yourself every day, and you write down in an app or on a piece of paper everything you've eaten, so you know if you're going to be fat. You know if you're going to be fat. So should we look for where we can watch this show? Okay, let's look to see. Should we look on GB News? Where should we look? GB News. The homepage? How about the homepage? Final countdown. Where do we log in? Do we have to log in? I don't see it. Anybody see it here? How do we do it? How do we do it? Anyone to put up the link and I'll watch it. Shirley Manson used to be one of the most beautiful women of all time, but has gone mad now. Mark Almond was not as bad as Richard Coles. Don't read his bio, Lewis. Was murder on the dance floor last year. She was hot and still is, yeah. I met her mother once. I didn't know who she was, but I met her mother. So where do we go for the countdown? Everybody get ready for the countdown. Where do we go to get anybody want to put the link in here? Anybody with the link so we can all go to the countdown here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do countdown. Am I allowed to do this, or will they see me doing this and then call the licensing people? What do you think? What do you think? Nobody loves me. Nobody has ever loved me, so everyone can kiss my ass in the countdown. Well, I love you, Russ. Don't say that. I don't know. You kidding? I love you. We all love you. The link. Where is the link? Is here the link? I don't know. Is this live? Is this live? I'm afraid to put this up. Is it live, Kermit? You're knowledgeable. Kermit, is this live? No, GB News has a small delay. But I think that's considered to be live, even with a small delay. Speak over any live stream. Fair use. Okay, I'm gonna go get the my drink. Everybody, go get your drink so we can have a toast at midnight. Hey, what's going on? Can you see that? Why is that not up? Okay, can we see that? Okay, everybody. Okay. It's not a stupid new. It is a stupid new year, but we're going to enjoy it. Everybody, do we have a drink? Are we ready to go? 40 seconds. Count it down. Have I pressed play? Maybe I didn't press play. Everybody. Oh my God, amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's press I like this to thank them for showing this. There we go. Happy New Year, everybody. Shipso and Johnny Miller. Happy New Year, Lewis. Should old acquaintance be forgot? Happy New Year. Thank you for a fantastic year. We've had an amazing, amazing year. An amazing year. Thank you for this year, John Miller. Thank you, MC Scott. Thank you, Keith, More Than Conquers. Thank you, Kermit. Thank you, ZX81 fan. Thanks for coming back. Good, always good to see you. Paul, thank you for being here on this New Year's. Hugo, Janice, thank you very much. Happy New Year. Mr. Cuff, Joodles. Thank you, Joodles. Thank you, Russ, for being here. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Girl from Mars. Thank you, Andrew Rubin. Thank you. Oh my God, this is so good. It's not alcoholic enough, but it's good. Maybe I'll put more alcohol in it. It's like a beer, kind of like a beer. I've got the chocolate cocoa thing is. That video should be on GB News. Thank you very much. Kerry Macca, thank you. Ron Smith, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's had an amazing, amazing, amazing year. An amazing year. Oh my God, this thing is it's like barely alcoholic at all. Joodles. I mean, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. Should we have this thing in the background? It should be going on. It should be on. It's been a good year. It's been a good year. Keith Bexley, good to see you. We'll have to speak to Lucy about the calendar. I didn't expect to be alive in 2026 to do a calendar. I'll be back in a second. How come this thing is not okay? So we don't need this. Thank you very, very much, everybody. Let's see how many people have been watching us. Has everybody gotten a drink? Have you gotten a drink, everybody? There you go. Okay. Free Ron Jeremy. I'm with you on that. That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous he's in prison. Stout. It's very loud. It's very loud. Maybe that's a good sign that it's getting loud. The fireworks are pretty boring, but they never seen so many up close outside my window, Keith Bexley. Pretty cool. Yeah. I've seen good fireworks, but it has to rise to a crescendo and then have some kind of surprising thing at the end. He's not in prison and never has been. He has been in prison, in a mental hospital, isn't he? Isn't Ron Jeremy in a mental hospital? So everybody, tell me what your New Year's resolution is going to be. Mine is, after I drink this, is I'm going to go keto. I'm going keto. And I'm going to lose another 2 kilograms. And I'm going to be beautiful. And then I'm going to muscle build. That's my goal for this thing. And I'm going to sell more and more stuff. Look what I found. Look what I found you can go to my website right now and go to Vinted. Look at what I found. Look at this thing. Look at how great this is. Someone threw this out. This is worth $184. And I'm selling it for only £3. £3. I know, yeah, it's from IKEA. But it's £3. And if you can make a cup of tea, you put the tea bag in the inside. Can you see that, everybody? And you can go to Lewis, you go to Nunhead Boy. Nunhead Man is my site. Nunhead Man. Right, I'm going to write that down. You can go to Vinted, Nunhead Man on Vinted. You could buy this for £3, and I'll actually sell it to you. And I'll send it to you. I'll sell it to you and I'll send it to you. And then what else? What else? Look what else I have. Nunhead Man on Vinted. Yeah, it says it right there. It looks like a teapot. It's a little teapot. You put the tea leaves in the middle. Can you see this? And it's super clean. And then look what I have here. Where did I get this from? I don't even know where I got this from. I'm going to have to clean it a bit more. But it's a cafetiere. I don't know who makes it, though. It doesn't say it's made by anybody that I know. It doesn't. Why don't they put something on the bottom to say who makes it? They don't have anything to say who makes it. But it is quite doable. So you put what you do is you put coffee down here, a teaspoon for every cup of water. And let's say you make 2 or 3 teaspoons. And then you put hot water in it. You jiggle it around. And then you squeeze this thing. I think I'm selling this for £3.50. Everybody needs this. And even if you don't need it, you can say, I got it from Lewis Schaffer. This is from Lewis Schaffer. That guy, that crazy guy who was on TV, that old guy, eBay has no commission for sellers now. I've been selling the boxes Apple stuff comes in. Well done. I'll have to see. Put your thing. I want to see what you're doing. Lewis, you could replace the China supply chain if it all goes down. Yeah, I got so much stuff in my flat here. I've got so much junk. And I find junk in the street. I found this in the street. I found that in the street. Look at how great that is. And then you pour it like that, teapot. And then you make coffee. Can you see the coffee? You pour it, coffee. And then let's say you've had enough coffee, you've had tea, you want a bit of water. You put a little water in the pot here. You put the lid on. Can you see that? You put the lid on. This has to be cleaned. This is what I found in the last 2 days. Maybe, possibly. Look at that, another one. Made by IKEA. I wonder how much this thing costs. This thing looks a bit broken, kind of. I don't know. Oh, no. Maybe that goes like that. How about like that? How about like that? Maybe like that. Like that. Yeah, like this. Can you see that? Look at how great that is. I don't know how much I'm going to sell that for. Maybe £2 or something. My liver got away with it, though. Other issues, though. What are we talking about here? It looks like one from Home Bargains or somewhere. It might look that way, but it's not. It's a quality one. I make coffee in a filter, but you can make it in that, and then you run it through a filter. My French press is bidium. God bless America. Praying for President Donald Trump's safety. I join you in that. Yeah, and his long life. Let's pray for Donald Trump. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us in 2025 Donald Trump as President of the United States. Please, dear Lord, we worry about him. Please keep him safe and strong. Okay. It's like the fireworks seem to have stopped here. The last bit for the French press on its own is £12. Is that right? I mean, the last bit. I don't know how much. Let's see how much it is. Well, you look on Vinted, you think George in Seinfeld thought he got John Voight's old car, but it wasn't his. This could be better. You can get Lewis Schaffer's stuff. That's what that's what we all need. We all need somebody's stuff. Did you find the fish thing? No, that was given to me by Rose's dad. May he rest in peace. He gave that to me. Rose's dad gave that to me. I mean, it's lovely that he gave it to me, and I love it. I love it. Yeah, and I love it there. Um, you had a similar one. You broke it. I use a metal one now. It never gets broken. I had one. I smashed it. I got so angry. You wouldn't believe how angry Lewis Schaffer can get. He's like Nick Reiner. No, so it was Rose's dad got that for me. Rose's dad. You look better without the jacket, Lewis. That was so 2025, and now we're in 2000 and maybe the tie. Maybe if I had the tie hanging around here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Everybody, go. Make sure we go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. It's better that way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Um, Another sign. Me and Mark DeRosian love Seinfeld. I like Seinfeld a lot. I mean, that's not the greatest program. I like Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm much more, but you get unbelievably angry and you wonder why you're single. I do. I'm an angerholic. I'm an angry person. Yeah. I don't wonder why I'm single. Have I ever said that to you, Joodles? I never wonder why I'm single. I never feel lonely. I never think I need a girlfriend, and I don't think many guys do. I mean, guys would like a girlfriend, but they don't want a girlfriend who's going to destroy their life. The metal one is double walled, like a flask, expensive. Well, how much do you think this is, Kermit? How much could I post this for? Could I act as angry as Nick Cave? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm that good an actor. Nick, who is Nick Cage? You mean Nick Cage, the actor? Actor. Turns out it's mine, Cuffy. Yeah, this is the tie that I was wearing. You want me to tie it up? I'll tie it up for you. I'll show you how I tie it up. It's about 12 quid new. So how much could I sell this thing for? Kermit, any ideas? Seriously, Joodles, normally women like men who are angry and nasty. It's the nice men like me who women dislike. You know what? Anybody who says they're nice is probably not nice. They don't trust it. They don't trust that. They see being nice as being insincere. Angry men are far too scared. Am I scary, Joodles? Do you think that I'm scary? I'm way less angry than I used to be. 6 quid? You think 6 quid? It's used. 6 quid? Yeah, maybe. I'll put it. Maybe I think I put it up for sale for £4.50. Let me just see. Does anybody have access to my Vinted page there? Is somebody up on our roof? Somebody went up on. How'd they get up on our roof? Um, Let me see. Let me see what I have here for Vinted. Vinted at Nunhead Man. Nunhead Man. Nunhead man. Oh my God, I made so much money from this. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Balanced my orders, my favorite items. Let's see what's for sale. I put it up for £3.75. Is that too cheap? The fish thing for £14.50 has gotten 463 views, but it hasn't sold. So should I lower the price on that? 1974, Girl from Mars. We do not love angry men. They scare the life out of us. Yeah. If a man started screaming and yelling, I'd be out of there in a heartbeat. You know this, Lewis. Yeah, I didn't say I'm not disagreeing with you. Not screaming and yelling. Well, a lot of I mean, I don't know. Is that the only thing you do, Russ? You've had a bit to drink tonight. Lewis, aren't you going to miss having the possibility to make a nice fresh tea and pressed coffee? I have other things that could make tea. It's not quite like that, but I don't make tea like that. I use a tea bag and then I put it through a coffee strainer. And when I make coffee, I use a coffee filter. And then I use a coffee filter. And what do you call that thing? One of those kind of things that the coffee filter goes into. Andrew Rubin is here. So come on, tie your bow back up. Okay. I don't know how to do it. I forgot how to do it. I used to be able to do it. David Banner, Bill Bixby always had girlfriends on that program, and he always got angry. That's interesting. That's interesting about angry men. Boots listed on Vintage. Reese Street boots. Yes, I have put my unwashed feet inside them. No, no, I was wearing socks, and I had a special spray. I sprayed it with that. And I'm not afraid of that either. I'm not afraid of like stuff like that. I'm not afraid of that. I change my socks every day. You could either have clean skin or clean clothes. You cannot have both. Or you can't have both, I guess you can. Perfectly confusing, Lewis. Then you make tea fee. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, a special spray. I bought it myself. I don't know how much money I paid, but it was for shoes. It's to kill all the germs in shoes. I mean, considering I buy shoes at charity shops, you want your shoes clean. In his defense, without a mirror, it is very difficult to be what? To be what? I've lost it again. I guess I have lost it. Should I lower the price on the fish thing? I mean, it's an interesting collection of stuff. It's so cheap, some of this stuff. It's like charity shop cheap. That's why no one goes to charity shops anymore. When I came to the Hulk and dating, Warmelian says, it was either smash or pass. No commitment. No commitment. Okay. Germs. What? I'm not saying germs. Yeah, you're right. I don't. Yeah, but I mean, a fungi. I do believe in fungi, but I don't believe. It's like I had athlete's foot my entire life practically. I don't have it now, but as soon as when I stopped eating carbs, I did not get itchy feet in the wintertime. And I'll tell you, even in the summertime. And even now, the last couple of weeks, I had a bit of an itchiness coming in on my feet because I've been eating a very high carb diet. This is an order of magnitude better than June's Holland. I think it is. I think it is. Is it? I don't know if it is, but thank you, Hugh, for saying that. Who remembers the fart who followed David around? I forgot his name now. Like your fungi to be with. If you eat a healthy diet, you don't have to worry about your feet itching. If you eat a healthy diet, you don't have to brush your teeth. This is what I believe. I'm sorry. I mean, I saw it myself. I had itchy feet every single summertime and every single, and lots of winters too. My feet were itchy. I was itching. It was horrible. You want to see something of really bad quality? Lewis Schaffer. A really bad quality I had. Um, and then I stopped eating sugar. And when you stop eating sugar, your feet, you won't have itchy feet. You won't have itchy hands. Sugar causes all disease. Corset. Always thought there was an E in your name. I guess not. No, it's not. No, it's Lewis Schaffer. It's Schaffer. There used to be 2 dots above the A. But thank you for looking for me. Thank you for coming into the stream. Everybody, let's welcome Corset. Corset, welcome for being here. How did you know about Lewis Schaffer? How have you seen Lewis Schaffer? And thank you for coming in here. Keith more than conquers. This is what Russ is saying, 1974. I used to hide behind the couch when he turned into the Hulk. When his eyes suddenly changed, I freaked out. I never watched the Hulk. I guess it was on too late in my life, basically. Basically, it was. Corset, where are you from and are you fat? It's Birdseye here. Birdseye is here too. Happy New Year to you, Birdseye. Thank you for coming back. Happy New Year's, everybody. Let's everybody welcome Birdseye for coming in and Corset for coming here. David Banner stopped sleeping around because one time he stubbed his big toe on the bedpost. Is that true? That sounds like an apocryphal made-up story. There you go. Kermit says, welcome, Corset. Welcome for coming in. One of the weirdest things of 2025 was getting used to someone always talking about themselves in the third person. I think Lewis Schaffer does that a lot. Lewis Schaffer, he doesn't think of himself in the third person, but as the performer, he thinks of himself as the third person. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Yes, fatter, but not so fat from carbs. Well, how did you get fat then if you didn't eat carbs? I don't believe you. Did you eat starch and pasta and bread? That's all sugar. That's all sugar. Okay. The actual Jack Daniels died of gangrene, which was caused by a stubbed toe. Yeah, it probably was an alcoholic making all that whiskey and stuff. That can cause that. That can cause that. I had gout. I had gout myself. Fortunately, the Hulk had the same size pants as Dr. Bruce Banner. Yeah, but he kept on ripping his shirt. Why are carbs funny? It's such a serious business. It's a serious business. It's a serious business. So everybody, what's our New Year's resolution? What do I want to hear that your New Year's resolution is? I want to hear that you're going to lose the weight. Sandeep is here. Sandeep, my friend Sandeep is here. Happy New Year's, Lewis. I am fat because I stuffed 20 pigs in blankets up my bum. And what were you drinking? You were stuffing them in your bum bum, but you were drinking something else, I think. Is that what you were doing? Welcome. Where are you? Where are you? He's my London. He's not my London friend. I got many London friends, but he is my friend. Um, how did Jim Beam do? No, Sandeep is a real person, I assume, unless you've stolen it. Guinness. You were drinking the Guinness. Are you with our mutual friend? Funny because Corsi said from cams, not carbs. Did he say cams? I'm going to have to go back and search that out. Did he say that? Did he say that? I don't think he said that. I can't see. I mean, my eyes are they're not a total waste yet. I basically hurt my eyes from reading this chat. Um, it's a shame that stretch fit clothing did not exist in the 1970s. We had there was lots of stretch fit clothing in the 1970s. Elvis was wearing all of it. I guess he stole all of it. How have you stolen Sandeep, Joodles? Sugar, knowing what we know today, if it had just been discovered, would be a Class A drug. I would have to say that that's probably true. It would be a Class A drug. It's so addictive. I'm thinking now, what am I going to eat after this stream is over? What am I going to eat? I don't know. I don't know. Janet, we'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. I don't think we're doing a show tomorrow. Maybe late in the day, maybe late, but not at a normal time. Because that's not good television, Russ. You don't want to see David's clothes not just stretching. People weren't super strong in those days. They didn't have as many steroids as they do now. They got so many steroids there. So many steroids. Okay, everybody. I think we've had enough. Have we had enough of a show? I want to thank everybody. I thanked you before, but I want to thank you guys for being here. I think it's been a really good show. Let me see what the analytics say about the show. Not that you care. I mean, not that I care either, but it's nice to know we've had people watching the show. The top number, anybody can tell me what the top number was of people watching the show? Take a guess. Anybody guess what the lowest number is? No, well, just the top number. The top number. What's the largest number of people watching the show at any time? Everybody, 2026 is going to be worse, but it's going to be better. It's going to be better. 34, good guess, but that's not it. McCuff, 37, no, that's not it. That's not it. Buy the stream a cup of coffee, Kermit says. That would make everybody happy. 320, Corsi? No. Okay. No, but I mean, you've made it better just by you being here, Corsi. Thanks a million, Lewis, for all the shows. And thank you, lovely people, for being here for so many months. Happy New Year. That is so nice of you, Joodles. I want to thank you, too. I want to thank you for being here. For being here. Thank you, Joodles, for being here. Thank you, everybody who's here, for being here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Keith and Birdseye 38. Close, no, but no. If you need steroids, Lewis, they will give you another 10 years. Will they do that? Well, maybe when I need it. I don't need it now. I feel vigorous. I'm rock hard. Believe it or not, nothing comes out, but I'm rock hard. I'm rock hard. I'm rock hard. I'm for an older woman who doesn't need anything to come out. You know what I mean? That's I don't want to talk about that, but thank you, Joodles, for being here. Thank you, Mr. Cuff. Thank you, Andrew and Kermit, who's been amazing this year. This is, I guess, the time to thank everybody for an amazing year. Kermit has been an amazing help to me here. Selaire, a big help too, just for being here. Paul, you haven't been around too much, but it's good to see you. Janet, thank you for coming back for today. Come back tomorrow. Corset, we've got a new friend. We've got most of our friends come over and over and over again, and we've gotten to know each other. And there's very few bad apples in this group. Is there any bad apples? If there's any bad apples, ZZ81 fan is not a bad apple. Keith Bexley, John Miller, MC Scott, North, thank you for coming in. Joe, thank you. This is, I don't hope an unusual show, but I hope it is. I hope it's somewhat different than all the other streams. And one of the ways that makes it different is that you people make it different. You're proper English people. You're the kind of people who would go to a Lewis Schaffer show and laugh and find me funny, and I find you very entertaining. So that's what's so brilliant. Let's see. Let's just thank everybody. Let's thank everybody. Let's thank ZZ81 and Sandeep for coming in, and Ron Smith and Vatanai. He's been an amazing participant. John Miller, North, Ron Greenlach, Birdseye, Janet, Kerry Macca, Selaire at Ordex, and Corsi. He's up to 18th already. He's already 18th. One day you'll be number one, Corsi, if you go look at the top fans list. Alfie Cap, Johnny Solstice, he had to leave, but thank you. In the future, you don't have to say you're going to leave, because I hate leaving. My mother left me. She went to a mental hospital when I was a child, and it caused an unbelievable amount of stress in my life, and I'm always afraid of people leaving me, which causes a bit of a weirdness. I don't want you to leave me. Please don't leave me. Please don't go. Do you remember that song? Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-da-da. Girl from Mars. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl from Mars. I see that name and I just think, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keith, More Than Conquers, and MC Scott. Great members here. Warmelian, Andrew Rubin, Keith Bexley. These are the men of the show. The men are amazing in this show. Hugh Janis is here. Mr. Cuff, Joodles, Joe, Hi-Ho Kermit, fantastic. And then in the number one position, you've already put yourself up to number one, Paul Yoward, who is a close, I wouldn't say a close personal friend of mine, but pretty close. I feel warm towards you. I know you well. I've been in your house. Paul's house, you think, if you ever see Paul, you think he lives in a hovel. He lives in a hovel. And he's got a beautiful house. It's clean, it's nice, it's well put together, nice furniture, good computers. It's amazing, lovely house. You see Lewis Schaffer, you think, oh, that guy's rich. He's loaded. Lewis Schaffer's loaded. And you come to this place, and it's a tip. So that's my point about Paul Yoward. I think we've been a good show. Does anyone remember the scene in The Spy Who Loved Me when Roger Moore is wearing the bow tie down after fighting Jaws? No. You are horrible, Joodles. You are horrible, but I still have warm feelings for you. Women are horrible, but we still need them. It's just, yeah, you're horrible. And men can be brutal and bad too. They can be brutal and bad. Thank you. I don't know what you mean by that, Selaire at Ordex, but thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say this has been the best show we've ever done. This has been this special, special show. Thank you for coming in. Do I need to add anything? Do you guys want to add something? If I haven't mentioned your name to thank you, just say, hey, what about me? As usual, one of my chopped liver. I distinctly remember talking about it with my gran and gramps. Yeah, so just say, what about me? And then so you could talk for a couple of minutes. You can write stuff on the bottom. Bird's eye, thank you for coming in. Is and then I'll end the stream. Okay, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow. We'll see you Friday. We'll see you Friday. Warmelian, I agree with that. Basically, that's true. Women are horrible, but we are nice to them, even though they are horrible, because they're sexy and amazing. Yes, that's true. That you can't take away the horribleness. I'm not going to take away the horribleness. I'm going to wave goodbye. I'm going to thank everybody for making this year the best. Well, maybe not the best. It's been a good year. It's been a really good year. You've given me another chance at life. I was in some dark periods. Even while doing the show, I've been in dark periods. But I'm feeling a lot better right now. And I hope you guys are feeling better. If you're not feeling better, just, I'll help you out. I'll help you out. No show tomorrow, but a show definitely a show on Friday. Okay? Definitely a show on Friday. Okay, see you on the next one. Are you going to say goodbye? Let's say goodbye.